This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
Kanimuri is quizzed today by the Income Tax Department on the 200 crore rupee money transfer to Kalenya TV. Battle Royale for Tamil Nadu reaches the culmination point. Much awaited results to be declared in only a few hours from now. Security beefed up ahead of the counting day. 45 companies of paramilitary forces are deployed. Local police personnel on bandobast duty. Alumni of GCE go up in arms to protect the 2-century-old college building, but the CMDA refuses to comment on the issue. Dhoni wins the toss and elects to bat first. Can Dhoni and his boys bat the depleted Delhi outfit out of the match? And other than political drama, tomorrow get ready for a host of cinematic delights to hit the big screen. Well, a very good evening. You're watching Headlines now with me, Ashmit Kumar. Let's take a quick look at stories making headlines across the country. After Rahul Gandhi's midnight arrest, Mayawati arrests BJP leaders Rajnath Singh and Arun Jaitley. Mayawati says Rahul Gandhi should take his fight to the centre, questions land acquisitions in Sonia Gandhi's constituency. Chidambaram denies Rahman Malik's statement that he sent a message to the Indian Home Minister to ensure that Osama operation doesn't affect ties. As the Prime Minister visits Afghanistan, police arrests 2 people for an alleged plot to kill the Indian envoy in Jalalabad. After yesterday's Supreme Court setback, the government will approach the courts in Madhya Pradesh to enhance the punishment in the Bhopal gas tragedy. Osama calculated how many Americans would have to be killed to force the US from the Middle East, claims the US officials. Rajasthan Cricket Association slams Royals captain Shane Warne for publicly abusing its secretary Sanjay Dixit. Well, first up this hour, DMK MP and daughter of the Chief Minister Kanimuri was again in the line of fire today. Kanimuri appeared before the income tax officials in the city after she was summoned to explain the transfer of 200 crore rupees from the DB Group to Kalenya TV. Now, Kanimuri has a 20% stake in this channel. She has also been charge-sheeted by the CBI in the 2G scam. Kanimuri had been exempted from making a personal appearance for 2 days in connection with the 2G spectrum case by a Delhi court due to the forthcoming election results in the state, and instead she appeared today before the Chennai income tax officials. Well, speaking of elections, we stand only a few hours away now from the Tamil Nadu public's verdict on leader that they feel is the most deserving and the most competent to lead the state for the next 5 years. Now, counting is slated to begin tomorrow morning at 8. Now, the early trends will begin to emerge a little after 9 a.m. And just as an added safety measure, liquor stores will remain shut throughout the state tomorrow. And well, no efforts are being spared to ensure security. So far, sources confirm that there have been no intelligence updates on possible threats. But as a cautionary move, 45 companies of paramilitary forces will keep a vigil in the state. Now, Chennai city is expected to turn into a closely guarded fortress with 4,000 security men being deployed. In fact, 300 have already arrived and have been deployed in key areas. Now, alongside a layered security for the 91 counting centers, other restrictions have also been imposed. Only observers are allowed to carry mobile phones into the counting areas. Moreover, results of every round of counting will be videographed. And well, the Election Commission too is arming itself to the teeth with trained officials. The Commission conducted a training program for the micro observers in the city. Around 100 observers were trained effectively to manage the counting processes. District Election Observer D. Karthikeyan briefed the observers. Now, the micro-observers will be responsible for recording the results that emerge from the electronic voting machines or EVMs. They will be given a pre-printed sheet on which they would have to record the results. Well, shifting our focus now, and the outpouring of appreciation, admiration and wishes have just not stopped for Divya Darshini, the topper in the 2010 UPSC exams. And the journey from an assistant in the State Bank of India to a career in the Indian Administrative Services was not even dreamt in the wildest dream, says a 24-year-old Divya Darshini, who topped in the civil service merit list this year. Now, Divya Darshini, who passed her second attempt, is presently working as an assistant in the State Bank of India. To celebrate this proud occasion, SBI honored the civil service topper and her parents at their head office in Chennai.
State Bank, it'll remain my first home. I've learned so much, though during a short duration. I've learned how to behave in an office environment, how to work, how to behave, go well in an office environment, how do you behave officially with superiors. Everything I've learned from here. It'll be my first experience at an office. It'll remain so. State Bank will remain an important part of my career.
But moving ahead now, the Guindy College of Engineering is a 217-year-old building which exists right in the heart of Anna University. And the alumni of the college are now involved in a bid to save the face of the college, quite literally. Now, they are fighting against construction activity which near the heritage building that is threatening to mar the old structure. Let's take a look.
The Guindy College of Engineering is one of India's oldest institutions and is one of the heritage structures in the city. But the construction of a 10-story building by the Madras University, hardly meters away from the institution, has irked the alumni of the college. They say that the construction is in violation of the Chennai Metropolitan Development Authority norms.
We as alumni have represented to CMDA to find out if any permission was given to the University of Madras, and if so, to kindly withdraw that permission so that the skyline of this building and the view from the road is not affected.
The alumni, quoting CMDA's second master plan, has requested that the construction should be stopped based on two grounds. Any multi-storied construction near a heritage building should maintain the skyline in the surrounding area so as to not block the view of the main building. They have also asked how such a high-rise building is being constructed when it comes directly below the line of air travel from and to the Chennai airport. The alumni is also unsure if the construction by the university meets other norms.
Any development, particularly the development by the Madras University, they have to obtain no objection certificate from the Airport Authority of India, from the Fire Service, from the Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board, from the for the environmental impact point of view, and also they have to obtain planning permission under Section 49 of the Tamil Nadu Town and Country Planning Act.
The CMDA was unavailable for comment when Ndtv-Hindu tried to contact them. Will they heed to the pleas of the alumni? In Chennai, with Krishnamurthy, this is Sindhuja for Ndtv-Hindu.
Well, moving ahead, the farmer unrest in Uttar Pradesh is turning ugly. Arrests and violence galore. We get you more information on the other side.